Hey everyone, here's a video I threw together for resealing the WP XACT Air Fork on a KTM50. Here we go. First of all, going to strip them down. I'm going to start off by loosening the top cap here. If you don't have like soft drawers for your vise or something like that, you can undo this while it's still on the bike in the triple clamps to help hold it if you want. Crack off the other nut underneath, they'll sort of lock together there, and wind the top off. Going to put a drain tray under the vise, a little bit of oil might come out here. Alright, got a flat blade screwdriver, just going to remove the dust seal, gently work your way around, prying it up until it comes loose. Going to use a seal pick here to remove the retaining clip that holds the seal in. Just gently pry one end out, work your way around. You can see it down in there, just an external clip. And there we go. Alright, a couple of firm tugs here and you'll be able to pull the outer cartridge off the fork leg. It comes apart. Use a flat blade screwdriver to spread this inner bush and just take it off the fork leg. Then remove the outer bush, washer, oil seal. The retaining clip, and then the dust seal. Now with the air fork side, this is as far as you would strip it down. You start feeding all your seals on there. But this is the shock absorber side, so we're going to strip it down further and change out the oil. Uses a 4-weight fork oil. I've got myself one of these little gland nut tools, sort of universal fits any size type thing. You can buy specific tools to do each fork, but if you buy one of these, you can sort of do any fork that has this style. I think I bought it off Amazon. They're not very expensive. I'm going to crack this off here. It will be pretty tight. Then go ahead and unscrew it. Then remove the piston and rod. Obviously inspect, have a good look at this seal here. tip out the old fork oil. Spring will come out as well. And that's it, disassembled. I'm going to clean all the components now and we'll chuck it back together. Alright, the manual calls for 240 ml of that 4-weight oil. I'm using the Motorex stuff here. Doesn't really matter what you use, just get the viscosity right. Now this is where these forks differ to most. You actually put the oil in first into the leg here rather than assemble the whole thing and tip in the oil at the end. Spring. And the piston and rod. Yep, do up the gland nut. Tighten this down. Nice and snug there. Alright, time to refit everything. I've already placed the new, whatever these little rings are that help to see how far you're bottoming the forks out when you're riding. I'm going to put the dust seal on first. Just carefully over these edges here. You can buy tools to help it slip over so you don't damage it, but if you just take your time, a little bit of oil. Then we've got the retaining ring, the oil seal, nice and gentle. Just feed it on there. And we've got the washer, outer bush. Obviously, inspect these, have a good look at them. If you want to replace yours, if they're damaged, you got to buy them. They're a separate part. They don't come in the kit. I'm going to reuse mine here. The Teflon coating's still in good condition. And then last one is just that inner bush there. Outer tube on there. I'm going to lay it in a couple of rags in my vise here. I'm actually not really going to be like holding it in the vise here, just sort of keeping it firmly in there. So rag folded over a couple of times, it's easily enough protection. I'm not actually gripping down onto it. So just move all the other seals and clips out of the way. I'm going to install the bush first here. So we've got just the bush and the washer going into the outer tube. This is where you can buy yourself a fancy seal installer if you want for the exact shaft. But I just had a piece of pipe that was the right size. Just cut a slot in it and feed it over there. Line it against the outside edge of the jaws of my vise there. So it's just a washer and the bush. So the pipe's going to be pushing under the washer and just feeding them down into the tube. Make sure it's nice and square. Block of timber on the end, soft hammer. Sort of gently hit it in there. We're going to move the seal down now. Going to put my PVC pipe back on, feed it over the spring on the seal so it's on the outside edge to drive the seal into the fork tube. Sort of got it locked against the side jaw of the vise there, and it'll be hitting the tube with the soft hammer again, driving the seal inside. Alright, I've put it upside down in my vise here to make it nice and easy to get to this retaining clip. Just use a small screwdriver to feed it down. It'll make sure it clicks into its external groove there. Obviously, if the clip won't get down into its recess, you've got to just check that you've driven the seal and bush in far enough. Then the dust seal, that'll just push in by hand. Don't forget to put the rod in. If you're doing the air fork side, this is where you'd tip in your 25 ml of oil before you put the top cap on. Just screw it all the way down. Make sure the O-ring on it is in good condition, as well as the internal one that seals on the rod there. Lock it against the jam nut. And screw the cap down. Tighten the top cap down here. If you didn't have soft jaws for your vise, you could do this last bit once you've tightened it up inside your triple clamps on the bike to sort of hold it firmly. Alright, the rebound's all the way out here. You should be able to sort of see the difference. Certainly can feel it. Really soft there. Do it all the way up. A lot slower to rebound. You can certainly feel the difference. And that's job done. Time to put it back in the bike. Now here's the part number for the seal kit there. Obviously, if you need any of the bushes or other O-rings or seals, which there's plenty of them in there, you'd have to buy them separately or a complete kit. Here's all the tools. Alright, hope this helped. Thanks for watching.